Hello, gaming bartender. I see you're getting ready to make a new cocktail for our next game. Ready to take on Freddy again? Actually, we had something else in mind. Welcome to the kitchen. Very cute apron, by the way. Let's get started, shall we? In a hurry? Don't want to wait those long hours for butter to soften on its own? You can use a grater and grate the butter to speed up the process. Watch out for your fingers. This is where the stick wrapper comes in handy. Finally, use a spatula to get the remaining butter out of the grater. Next, take your sugar and add it to the butter. Using a spatula, smear the sugar and the butter together. This is called creaming. Don't be surprised if this takes some time, especially if the butter is still cold. This process uses the sugar to punch pockets of air into the butter that helps the cake rise. This step is also great for building great arm muscles. When it looks like wet sand, you're ready for the next step. When adding the eggs, be sure to add them one at a time and blend well. Wait to add the next until the first is completely blended. Blend the baking powder into the cake flour and add it to the wet mix in small batches until well combined. Don't forget to add a nice teaspoon of vanilla extract. Well, teaspoon-ish. Next, take your 9x13 pan and coat liberally with non-stick spray. The kind that has flour in it is highly recommended, as a batter will stick to this pan like no tomorrow. Be sure to spray over the sink and avoid getting any on the floor, which could cause you to slip and fall. Remember, Fazbear Entertainment does not offer workman's comp. Aw, that's pretty. Once the pan is ready, pour the batter and smooth it out. Don't be surprised if it only barely covers. This will not be a tall cake. Once the cake has cooled completely, it's time to cut it into tiny squares. This will not only help it to get into the glass, but also to help soak in the liquid. And now for the fun part. Pour the mixture over the cake. It may look like too much, but this is a very dry cake. With enough time, it will absorb it all. Cover the cake with aluminum foil and let it sit in the fridge overnight. Hey, I said this was going to be good. I didn't say it was going to be fast. While we're waiting for the cake to absorb the liquid, let's make the topping. In a cold bowl, use cold beaters and whip the ingredients together. Feel free to add some red food dye or red fruit juice to give it that signature Chica pink color. Time to assemble! Using a short glass, preferably one with rounded sides if possible, scoop the pieces into the glass and top with the whipped cream. Told you would drink it all up. Aw, doesn't that look amazing? Tastes delicious too. Whoever said you couldn't make an alcoholic cupcake? Oh, would now be a bad time to tell you that your oven drained the battery that was keeping Freddy at bay?